Oh, we're on air. Ready to go, Ally? Okay, welcome everybody. Episode 78, season 8. So I don't know if everyone follows me on Instagram, but did you watch my story today, Ally?
No, not
I
yet.
had a total scatterbrain. Like, I've been like, kind of rebranded the podcast. I'm going to change the name, but I kind of started like updating it, and I put a new episode out last week, first one back in like months, and I was like, yeah, looking at my data this morning, I'm like, nobody's listening to that. I'm always like, even like if I help one person a day, they listen to that. One person, do you know what I mean? One of my clients will listen to that. Nobody had listened to it, right?
Guilty.
No, wait. And then I was like looking at it, like, pure brain was like going mad looking at it, and I'm like, what is going on here? I hadn't even published it, it was on draft.
Oh, there you go.
So it was just sitting there. So I've published that today. A week late, guys. But anyway, if you do watch it, if you could like, share, subscribe, that would be really helpful. And as you can probably see if you're watching this on video, we're sharing one mic. Ally doesn't really want to be on video. She doesn't need to. We're just talking to each other. We're having a conversation. None of this is there, Ally. So Ally's my very good friend, and she's also a Warrior Chic. What else are you, Ally?
Oh, I do some cooking for the group. That's about that.
You're more than that. Oh, I do some cooking for the group. You're more than that. You're a daughter, a sister, an auntie.
Aye, all of those things.
How's life, Ally?
Seriously.
Aye, seriously. It doesn't need to be pretend. If your life is shite in it, it's fine.
Pretty shit, to be honest, excuse the language.
That's alright, I like to swear on this podcast.
Never mind, that'll get better.
How do you think the only way is up?
Yep.
Why?
Because I'm at the bottom.
Can I get any worse?
No, it can't.
Anyway, Ally, I thought I would get you on so we could talk about Morocco, because we just laughed the whole week, right? But when I tell people I've been to Morocco before, it was my second time, we were there, and I would go again, they're like, what, you would go to Morocco? Like, it's a third world country. And actually, I looked up because I thought it was a third world country. It used to be a third world country, but now it's classed as a middle country, not as low as class as it used to be. It's coming up a little bit, but that'll be because of the tourists, right?
Yeah.
But aye, we just laughed all week, didn't we?
Well, to be honest, I thought I fried your brain a bit. I was like, I'm not talking to her now because she's going to punch my head in.
Just that one day when I was like,
are you for real?
can you, to give you an insight, guys, I plan the trips, which I love doing, and then like Google Maps, it's like TL Maps near there, doing everything for everybody, right? But then like, I was just like, can you just decide what we're having for dinner? Just decide. I'm alright, I'll eat it, and just decide what we're having for dinner. Was it that time?
No, the bus station.
This is so funny. So basically at the bus station, I was obviously directing us there because I knew that's where we were going. I knew what bus we had to get, blah, blah, blah. So we get there and I'd said to her, I don't know if we'll get on it because we've not got a ticket. Or we hadn't had a ticket. So there's a big massive queue. There's only one bus there, guys. Only one bus. Massive queue. Walked up to it. She went, oh, that bus is going to Marrakesh. And I was like, I know, that's the bus we want, Ally. And she was like, alright.
Total surprise.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's rewind. I can't remember, when did we book it?
January or February, because we were meant to be going to Italy.
Oh, that's right.
And
so
then
we
I
were.
changed jobs, remember? Poor decision, but I changed jobs.
Poor decision's done now.
We changed to
Okay.
Morocco.
And how did you feel when I first said, do you want to go to Morocco? What was your first thoughts?
Alright, let's go. I've never been there.
Did you not think for a second, oh...
No,
like,
it was other people.
The majority of people don't ever want to go there.
To Morocco? Yourself? No, to your... 2 females? Oh my god, watch yourself, watch your bags, watch this, watch that. And I'm just like, oh god, shut up.
But it was constant for you before you went, right?
Yeah.
Like people saying that. I didn't get any of that, but it's because I think I've travelled like that to places like that before. So do you find that people saying all that to you built up a fear?
No, I wasn't bothered. I was just like, shut up. It's booked and I'm going. They've never been, so why do they have an opinion? You know, they just social media and they're like led by that. But I'd seen things where females had went their own and said they felt fine and they travelled about different places and everything like that. Plus I do there as well anyway, so I wouldn't get lost.
We'll come on and chat about all the things that we had said to us, but did you feel unsafe at any point?
The first day when we followed that guy to the tannery thing.
Oh,
And
I
we
even
were
got a
only-
wee bit
we
like
were
that
only-
though.
We were only females, and then we were only tourists, and
And then we were the only
Like-
two in the street. And I was like, this is well
and then
dodgy.
when we went into the tannery, and they're giving us that mint, and then I realised what it was because I'd seen it in a TV programme,
Oh.
and I'm saying to you, I know what this is.
I'm like, get me out of here.
So,
This is the worst place I could be.
Animal hides, and they've gave us the mint to hide the smell.
Hide the smell.
And then when we tried to leave, they were following us for ages.
Is that the first day?
Yeah. And we saw the dead body in the stretcher.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that
so
was
see the
it.
dead body and then I nearly get taken out?
Actually,
That whole thing
it was a body
that was it. Was that the
wrapped
first
in
day?
wrapped in a
all of that
shroud.
the first day.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were walking back from there, I remember
Yeah,
now.
we got told to
And
stand into the side.
somebody shouted stop,
These guys
stand at
ran
the side.
past with a body wrapped in a shroud in a stretcher.
Above their head, might I
Yeah.
add, they were all just holding it up like that.
Yeah. And I thought, oh no.
And then
I'll
when the
never see
body
that
went
again.
by, what happened to me?
No, with that wee mini tornado.
Aye.
With the
So the body went by and like about 2 seconds that we just continued walking. The guy said to us, you can go now. Like cool, continued walking. I looked back obviously and I seen the wee feet out the Did you not have a look? It was like they had wrapped up the dead body but the feet were
With
still
the feet.
poking.
Oh God, we're going to get stuck with like.
This is why you laugh so much over there though. Right, so then we just continued walking because that guy says I can walk, but like 2 seconds later a mini tornado came and blew the
It
big
was-
gates open and I had
Aye.
to run one way and you ran the other.
I
I
did,
nearly
I
get-
come to
I
the
nearly
road.
get knocked
I
out.
nearly got knocked out with a scooter, and then I turned round and the big door had blew open and I couldn't see you, and I thought, oh my God, where is you? And then you walked round the side and I was like, oh my God, thank God for that.
Oh, that was weird.
That was my first 3 years, and I thought, oh my God, what if she took me to?
So that is when you, is that the only time you felt a bit
Yeah,
fearful?
because most people were friendly. I mean, there was insults, but I was aimed at you, so I was
Oh,
too bothered.
well, come on with insults, man. Like, well, how did you find? I'm kind of putting this out there just because it was so funny and we laughed, right? But also as a little recommendation for people who have never been somewhere like that. So, the first time I went, it was like 25 degrees Celsius during the day, and it was cold at night. It was really cold at night. It was like it was January, so it's their winter as well, but it's like different for us. It's like hot during the day and really cold at night. You need blankets and jumpers and all that. But this time it was 46 degrees Celsius. And how did you find that?
That was just like in a furnace. But I thought I coped not too bad. You were grumbling more about it than me. So
I just felt like after the first few days I was like, right, this is quite nice. So the first day or two I think we tried to go out and I was like, we can't go out in that. So then we were getting up early and going out early and going into the room at like 2,
Aye,
chilling out, getting a
for
wee
a
nap,
couple of hours.
back out at 4:30 or something. So that was
Yeah.
quite nice to do that
Yeah.
because I think we spent a bit of time actually just stopping.
Yeah.
And like in life, in both our lives, we're so busy, so like we never take time just to stop.
No.
And I think that was the initial transition for me. So at the start I was thinking, fuck, it's too hot, now we're going to sit in. But then actually we started sitting in and reading and chilling out. It was just really nice.
Right.
We didn't even speak to each other.
No. Danny, when you've got your headphones on.
Aye, we just read
It
our
was
books.
downtime.
And that was the first book you read in how long?
Probably since the last time I went on holiday with you. It seems to be the only time really I pick up a book.
You read quite
Seriously?
fast as well.
Because I quite like that author. I always read his books like as quick as possible.
Who was it, sorry?
Mitch.
Is it the same one that's done that
The
book?
same people that wrote The 5 People You Meet in Heaven.
I need to. That book's still downstairs. I need to have a wee listen to it. So, what about the food?
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah,
Really,
loved
really
it.
good. Aye, my head was in a swivel. Like everything, like oh my
Oh,
god.
it's the colours I like, everything as well.
It's
Like,
just
not
so
just the food.
vibrant and.
The colours. It's just an amazing place to walk about. You could walk
Yeah.
about and walk about. But what was your favourite food?
Oh, the tagine we had in Agadir at that restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
That was really well with two.
Aye, it was like 2 massive things. It was like
Aye.
a couscous with chicken and then
What was the other thing?
my favourite tagine's the one they do it everywhere, but we got it in Snack Tube Cal, and it was like beef mince meat with egg.
Oh, that was nice.
That was nice. Did you
that
get
was
that
really
one?
good.
Or just try some?
No, we shared it.
Aye.
The next time we get one each.
So we did the first time because they were
Yeah.
quite small, those ones. That's my favourite place to eat. Like, I'm on about it so much, we literally practically eat there every day, but I'm not kidding. So for anybody listening, like, you could get like 2 meals, drinks for $7.50 or less. I think we were about a £5 most days between us. Some days we got a bit extra if we stayed and had an extra drink or an extra coffee or something. It'd be like $7.50.
Yeah.
It's like so cheap.
Moroccan tea.
Moroccan tea.
Which was lovely.
What was your? So that was your favourite food? It's tagines over there. What was your thoughts on? So obviously we went to Marrakesh, which is still very much Moroccan. And then we went to Agadir, where when I travelled before, I skipped Agadir, but when we went this time, it was kind of to get a wee bit of a break from the busyness at Marrakesh, and obviously the heat, because it was like 20 degrees cooler there.
And we forgot our driving licences, so we couldn't
So we
hire
got the
a
bus.
car, so we were kind of...
But I just felt like it was too touristy there. What did you think?
I hated it.
You hated it?
It was
It's a
just...
strong word.
It was, well, no hated it, but I didn't like it. It was like Benidorm. I guess it's a Moroccan version of Benidorm or Blackpool or something, I guess. It was just too busy.
But it was weird because it was more busy than like the marina and
9 o'clock at night it was jumping.
Marrakesh.
It was mental. All these wee kids and everything as well.
It was nice to go and see somewhere else, but yeah, I wouldn't go back to that bit again.
No,
I don't think.
I wouldn't go back there either. It was okay to visit probably during the day because the food was nice there as well. The beach was good.
Let's chat about the breakfast we got included with our accommodation.
Oh, the never ending breakfast.
You literally got coffee, orange juice, an omelette, pastries, fruit, yogurt. You also got
freshly squeezed orange juice.
freshly squeezed orange juice. You also got the waffle thing, flatbread. This was all one. I need to post a picture on screen in the video for doing this, but that was all one. It was actually brilliant as well.
That was really good.
I can't believe, so the accommodation was literally like 7 nights and it was like £100 each.
If that.
Aye, and then that breakfast was included, and they would do eating for you as well.
Well, my sister was £1,000 to go to Inverness, and we were less than that for the 2 hours away for a week.
Our whole trip.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Crazy.
And what did you think of your Thai massage?
Oh man, that was awful.
So basically I was like, I love a Thai massage. Our accommodation's got this like hammam place, you can go downstairs and get a Thai massage, and like it wasn't a Thai massage, and I'm finding this more and more when I go to places like they say it's a Thai massage because they know people want that, but it wasn't, it was just a fucking beating.
No, it wasn't even the Thai
You
massage
could've got on
was
the
awful.
table.
I was too short to get on at the table. And the woman was laughing at me, and then the girl that was dealing with you, she came in and looked at me trying to get up the table, and she went, "Oh, sweet," and I was
Sweet.
like, "Oh, man." Then I could hear you running laughing.
Because I was trying to chill, ready for my massage, and I could hear you pure laughing, you must have been trying to jump up the table.
Well, see, because my bad leg. So the woman goes like that at me. And that was how I got the table to like dive bomb it and then lift the legs up.
Oh my god. So then, because I don't know if you could hear me laughing, but basically we were in different rooms, but they were so close together, like I could hear like you obviously, her saying whatever she was saying, it was obviously too sore or whatever, and then she would just go, I was like, she's getting absolutely wild in here, and then 2 minutes later I was like,
oh, and then the boob rub.
How was your first titty rub?
Wax on, wax off.
Is that your first baby rub and a massage?
I was like, what?
I think they think that you get that in a Thai massage, and you can if you pay for extras. But if you don't pay for extras, you don't get that. They just don't do that. They would massage like your stomach, so they still cover you.
Yeah.
And your chest would still cover you. She just whipped her my towel. Honestly, I was even shocked, and I've had loads of massages. I was like, you get in there, head.
It was when I came out and you says to me, "Did you get a boob rubbed?" I went, "Yeah," and you went, "Right."
Oh. And then the second time, we went, I got another Thai massage, don't know why I ended up with the same woman, got another absolute leather, and you chose the body scrub and that. How did that go?
that I didn't know what to expect for that, and it was buckets of hot water poured over your head in the steam room. And then I was lying on the bench and she poked my belly and went, couscous. Obviously I'd ate too much and I was like, oh, cheap.
We didn't even really like overeat there, right?
No, but I've got a wee bit of a belly, so she was just letting me know that I did have, and it was probably the couscous. And I thought, oh. Then she asked for a tip. You give me a tip. Don't be so bloody rude, 10.
Did she actually?
Aye.
After fucking insulting you?
Aye. You give me a tip. And I'm like, oh, I've not got any money. Because it was up in the room.
Aye, but we'd pay for it beforehand. I mean, it's pretty cheap to be fair.
Yeah,
Like here
cheap.
for a Thai massage, you're 60 quid an hour, sometimes 50 minutes, but it was like £25 or
I think
something.
I was like 28 and that was a half-hour
Aye.
massage after it as well.
That's why like I probably did it again actually, to be honest, because it was so cheap. And it was good, although it was like absolute fucking beating. But I didn't know how to ask her for no the booby rub this time, so I kept like holding the towel so she couldn't pull it down. And she just kept tugging the towel more and more, and I was like, I'm not getting away with this. Oh my god. Because she just kept laughing. Oh, it's so funny. What was your, let's chat about the insults. So what did I get called? I get called a hard bitch.
You hard beach.
You hard bitch. So a bit of context, people are trying to barter with us and I just don't take it. I've backpacked enough to just not take it, and I'm like, nah, not today. You hard bitch.
You don't talk to me. You
Smoke my sausage. It was that way when I went, did he just say smoke my sausage?
And we were just like, whatever, carried on what?
I think the thing is, like, people expect, like, over there that you're going to get harassed as a female, like, groped and all that, but we didn't get any of that. Just people shouting at me.
Aye, it was you.
Because I was a hard bitch. What else did we get? Fuck
Yeah,
you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I don't want to talk to you. Hand in the face.
Don't you look at me.
Oh, it was funny, but it was all aimed at me now I think about it.
Because they thought I was your man, they would insult me. Mama, yeah, you have a beautiful daughter. I know, she looks like dad. Thanks.
So what we did when I was trying to barter things, Mum, is it alright if I get this money?
The bag.
And you'd be like, no, it's too expensive. Oh, Mum.
No, it was the guy, and you say, that's my mum, when you're getting the bag. And
Mum's getting the money.
She's got the money. Is your daughter worth 150 dirhams? And I'm like, you're going like that at me? And I'm like, no, not today. No. Your daughter not worth it? No. And then the price was going down, and I'm looking at you, and you're going, no. And then we got to the price, and they went, your daughter worth 90 dirhams? Yes. And then he says, thanks, Mum.
That was quite a nice bag for like £6 or £7 here, real leather.
Cheap.
And what about the 22-year-old who wanted to marry me?
I know. I could have had a business if we'd offered 2 camels instead of 1. I'd have shipped you off.
I think he was being serious.
Let's be serious. I could have had a business in the souk, and you could have been away married to a 22-year-old.
He basically thought I was in my early 30s, and I was like, nah mate, guess again. And he guessed right. And then I said, how old are you? And he was like 22, and I was like, what the
We're all
fuck's sake?
22.
22?
Every young guy we spoke to was 22.
I wonder if they're all just running their family businesses. Like, see when I was there before, it was definitely older people that were working in shops. So I wonder if they're all just getting their families involved.
Right. Well, he would have married you.
And it was really like, because obviously then was like, what's your number? I was like, no, and I was thinking I'm going to give him something, so Instagram. And then when he followed me on Instagram, I was like, oh, he walks hills. Oh, he likes photography. I was like, why doesn't he only be 22 and live in Morocco? He said he'd have moved here, to be fair.
Well, that's your chance.
He's messaged me since we came back, but I just dinged it.
Is he giving me his business?
Only if you get a couple of
Well,
camels.
what would you give me for it? I'll give you everything I own and a camel. Oh, a camel. 2 camels? No. Oh, you've had it. I'm keeping them.
So what was your favourite part?
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say, because it was something cultural that I'd never experienced before. You know, you always go to normal tourist places. I would say where we stayed was the real Morocco, and
Yeah.
Agadir was the touristy, where people will say I've been to Morocco but they've stayed in a hotel and they've not seen what we seen. you know. So the whole lot, it was just a good experience. Totally different.
Don't have a standout favourite moment?
No, to you?
I think just when I think about it, I just think of all the laughing, but we were just laughing at all the things that were being said and done to us.
It was good.
Just a lot of laughing. Is there anything you didn't like?
To be fair, the first couple of hours I thought, oh my god, I'm going to hate this. Because of the, you know, we were away in that wee lane and everywhere, and I was like, I don't know.
And it is like, it's all quite small lanes and narrow passageways and, do you know what I mean?
I easily get lost, but I've got Google Maps and the human version, so it's fine.
TL Maps, that should be my new business.
And I got a load of spices as well, which we bartered for them. But then we jumped into that place because that dodgy man was following us. And then he sat waiting for us to come out.
Somebody spat at me as well. Who was that, remember? I feel like somebody spat at us.
Oh, that was that manky man.
Oh. Put a hand up and it was like, don't speak to me. What they do, to give you an insight, and anybody that's never been there, is they're basically trying to get money out of you, right? So they come up and almost act like your tour guide and start trying to help you, but if you don't know, so like when he came to help us, we were looking for a cash machine.
Yeah.
So he's like walking us, while we were walking around trying to get a cash machine, he's walking beside us, pretending he's directing us, even though we're walking there ourselves, do you know what I mean? And then, like, he was weird though, right? Because I was speaking to you in broad Scottish and he understood every single word done like that. He's just following us so he can get money, just ignore him. Yeah. Yes, I am following you. I'm a tour guide though. I'm like, you're not a tour guide, mate. We're not giving you money. And that's when he went, fuck you, don't speak to me.
Aye.
But they're not all like that. A lot of them are really nice as well, and I think it's important to say
most
that.
of them were lovely.
Mhm.
I mean, they didn't really harass you to buy anything. They were asking you to go in their shop and have a look, but they were never like pushy or anything like that, which I thought was quite good.
Yeah, they are like, they do ask you and stuff because they're trying to sell stuff, they're trying to make a living, but they're not like chasing you down the street trying to get sales.
No.
If it, and they're calling you a hard bitch and telling you F off.
Well, I don't know, they thought you were Spanish as well, so they were shouting Spanish at you.
I know, I looked up a Spanish course because I thought, people think I'm Spanish all the time when I go away, maybe I should pretend to be Spanish. I just need to wear shades because obviously when they see my eyes they're like, oh, she's not Spanish. So, it's £100 to learn Spanish. I'm like, that's not bad. Probably take me about 3 attempts to do it though. So you didn't have no favourite part?
No, I can't think.
Would you go back again?
I would go back again, but I'd go back to the wee place we stayed in.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That was really cool.
Can you remember what it's called? Riyadh Jane?
Janine Mogador.
Yeah. And it's like right in the main bit, guys. As we said, so cheap, staff very helpful. Our rooms get cleaned like every day basically, like exceptionally cleaned. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like the amount of work they put in for like how little they charge.
I know.
That breakfast alone's probably a good tenner for one person.
Well, the guy said the omelette and we just thought we're getting an omelette and then all this food just kept appearing on my table and we were like...
We were actually rolling things up and taking it away
Yeah.
for lunch.
We'll wrap up the pastries and we'll have them with our coffee later. Taking the fruit as well.
What about the omelette we got though when we went to stay down at Agadir?
Oh, that was amazing. That was really good.
It was.
And
it
the
was like,
flatbreads.
that food was really good.
Really good.
Like, because there was obviously, it was like chefs just standing cooking in like the...
Aye, doing what you order.
It was so good. That omelette was great, loads of fresh veg. I love the Moroccan salads. Every food we got, Moroccan salad.
I've got the recipe. We'll be alright.
Oh, you can make it. So, would you recommend people to go?
I would. Because I don't think it's as unsafe as what people think it is. And it's not as poor as what you think it is either.
Not anymore, no. It's definitely even changed in the... So what's that, 4 years since I've been? It's definitely changed since I've been as well. And it's so much... It was cheap then, but it's like there's a lot of cheap flights now. When I went before, we had to travel down to Manchester. You couldn't get a direct flight from here, I don't think. And now it's like there's direct flights from Edinburgh and they were cheap. They were like a couple £100 or whatever.
Yeah.
But then that's obviously why there's more touristy things going over there. Like obviously, like it's a Muslim country and I like to kind of respect the country, but because it is becoming more touristy now, there's a lot of people just walking about with shorts and vests on. But I would say like do that at your own discretion. Like I would feel uncomfortable if somebody was either really staring at me, the way some of them were getting stared at.
Yeah. Because there was quite a lot of females that weren't covered up or anything.
No.
We did cover our shoulders some places.
Or our knees or whatever, but like there was a lot of females not like that. Anything else you want to add, Ali?
Just thank you for inviting me along. It's always an adventure.
It's always an adventure with me. And what's in store for Ali for the rest of the year? Life.
Don't know yet. Still trying to figure it out. New job. Maybe. Who knows?
What else?
What else?
What do you want for you?
That's a hard question, that. I don't know. To be in a better place than I am at the minute.
Nice. And what would current Ali say to 18-year-old Ali? If you could say something to who you were back then.
Oh my god.
Last question,
If
promise.
you knew me when I was 18, probably be more confident.
Okay.
I wasn't confident, I was really shy, so people spoke to me, my face went scarlet. But now that I'm older, I can hide that, so I wish I'd...
Do you still
that
feel
then.
like that though? Like,
sometimes. You know me and my social things. I'd rather not go than go. So it's easier for me to say, I'm not going, then I'm going.
but do you find that you do more things that are outside your comfort zone now?
Yeah,
You try and push yourself a bit more instead of just saying no to everything?
yeah. Well, it depends who it is. I'm selective.
Oh, so I should be privileged that...
Exactly.
Oh, right, I think we'll end the podcast there, guys. Thanks for listening. Remember to subscribe so you get emailed with the next